Hello again, this is Gunhead70, and today we have a video review of the Nobel Gundam, and I'll be going over the articulation and all the normal things, and basically give you a critique of how I feel about the kit. So, it doesn't take long to put it together. You know, if you just concentrate on building the kit, I'd say it'd probably take you maybe an hour and a half or so. Took me a little bit longer. I was watching TV in between, so but anyway, we'll get to the articulation first, and we'll start off with the head. The head will go forward and back and side to side. It kind of rotates left and right. Obviously the long mane of hair in the back is going to get in the way, but kind of a neat feature is that the hair is kind of on a ball cap, and if you pull it out, you can see the gap there. You can get a little bit more movement. The hair will actually move out of the way, so you can get a little bit more movement. Looks a little odd with that space back there, but that's just my opinion. So but you can get it to swing left and right. The arms will move forward and back. There's a hinge there in the shoulders, so they move forward and back, and they kind of pull out a little bit, so you can get a little bit more motion out of those. They will rotate. They rotate again under the shoulder. Elbow has one joint, bends about that far, and the wrists, the wrists pop out, but they also wiggle and rotate. Side skirts go up and down, and the side skirts are pretty secure, so you don't have to worry about those popping out. They use kind of a hinge system rather than the typical poly cap. And the front skirts also move up and down. They're on with a lot of the newer Gundams, it's two small little balls that you can cut them in half so that they move independently. But I haven't done that yet. So, but they do go up and down pretty well. The legs are kind of an odd system in themselves. They're not ball joints. It's almost like a peg and poly cap system, but it's a little bit different. Here, I'll pull one of the legs off so you can see. Oops. And you can see right there, this is the system that they use. It's like two halves of a hinge, kind of a joint. But then this part goes into the leg, and that's how they've kind of gotten away from the poly caps. But the leg will go up about that far, go back only that far because it hits the back skirt, and the back skirt doesn't move, but it will go out. Legs will go out even higher than that. So good movement with the legs. Knees bend at one joint, so they'll only do about a 90. And of course, if you've seen other reviews on this kit, you got to be careful of the ankles, because the ankles will pop out. So the ankles are actually double jointed, so you can get about that far in the first joint, and then if you're careful, you can get them to go about that far. So even though they do pop out, it is very nice movement for the ankles. I'd say just as good as most newer high grades. So with that, we have done the articulation with this particular kit, and we will move on to accessories. So what you're going to get is, obviously, you're going to get two hands with the kit, and these are open fist hands to hold the beam sabers. You get two of those. Whoops. It would help if it didn't fall over. They give you 2 of the beam sabers, and those beam sabers will fit inside the hands, and the beam sabers are meant for this, which is the ribbon that they give you. Now, obviously I haven't taken it apart, but if you, let me see if I can get a good angle on it. That's the ribbon, and it pulls off of the sheets. And there's one long one medium-sized one, and then you get these 2 kind of just straight beams about the length of a normal beam saber. I haven't bothered taking them off of here yet, and I probably won't for a while. So, but then you can use this small stand, and basically you fold the plastic ribbon and you slide it in there, and then you can have it in the beam saber sitting in her hand, and you can do the little twirl effect. In the book, the little manual, it shows you how to get that effect. And we'll move that out of the way. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of effects that you can do with it. There's the little base that they give you, and so also you get different sets of hands. Obviously there's the typical 2-fingered I don't exactly know what you would call that gesture, but peace out, I guess. These 2 hands are for the God Gundam. Obviously, if you've heard about this model, they're so he can hold the Noble Gundam. And then she has 2 regular open hands for different poses. I've left them on the sprues for right now. I don't know if I'm going to be using them or not. Also, you get the backs of the hands. Model also comes with a sticker sheet, which obviously I have not used yet because I have not painted the model, so just more stuff. Now, you also get a stand, and it's hard to see against the white backdrop, but there it is. The only thing I don't like about this stand is that it's a little slotted piece that fits over the stand and then slides in from underneath down there. You slide it in, and then it's up on the stand there. What I don't like about it is that it's really unstable. Let me move this back so you can see. It's really just kind of resting up there. It's not real stable, so if you have this on a shelf and you accidentally bump the shelf, it'll probably fall off. I mean, it just doesn't seem very stable to me. It would have been better if that would have been like most other Gundams, where it was like a hole with a plate that caps it off, and then a peg. The peg system, I've got plenty of Gundams that use that system, and none of them have problems resting on the stands, and they're all pretty solid. But this one just is really wobbly, so probably will not be using the stand at all. And then, as always, you get the extra pieces for the stand, so you can lift it up even higher on the stand. But that's just want to do a quick review on this one. I will be doing a different paint scheme on it, and I'm not quite sure about what kind of modifications I'm going to be doing, but there will be modifications. So just keep checking in and to see what progress I've made on it, and thanks for watching.